Mention same friend free the course with Spain. Barcelona airshare 4-0 against Dortmund. Ken obi bia wa follow football recently. Any obi bia wa follow Barcelona na say no. Barca etne fie ashe Dortmund. Enya de 1-1. Barcelona otne fie no ashe 4 against Dortmund. Enya de 1-1. Enti enra win no na e so clear say Barcelona be win ya obeche goals bebre because of the kind of football say Barcelona air display on the field of play. Nemum ade a manage Barcelona bo boko no ho ne say Barca ekipu clean sheet. Sa clean sheet na Barcelona kipu ye no. Eno na metimi de mense me bo aka chro say yenya mbo second leg no Barcelona qualify. Dortmund ye bo boko ba ko this season proud to the game every single away match na Dortmund akobia no oshego. Enti na Barcelona for kra nim se so mbe winim pokra na omutira nye ya Dortmund betima shego. By Barca e make sure say goal no omu ntimi mfa nto atenem. Enen na obi bi ohwe game ni bi ehu say Dortmund for so create omu chances. Game na ye ball 90 minutes no Dortmund nko anya 3 big chances na nka wo so omu de to atenem. By her chances agurasi essay no. So Barcelona keep clean sheet no. Barca an concede goal no ken. Eno ana de Barcelona qualify to the next stage. Ye nyambo second leg. By keme no uti ase. Metima ka say Barcelona as it stands now currently European teams any top leagues are able to Europe no Barcelona ne kra the best and effective attack e wo Europe. The same time metimi de mense me bo aka tro say ukwa Europe na wo ka team a Europe top leagues a ye ka front three a Barcelona ne kra the best front three e wo Europe top leagues team an attack e effective to me e wo Europe e Barcelona team a okra the best front three e Barcelona and my reasons are simple. Before say we say any team na attack e effective a team o timi apply the principles of attack in very well. And it's a Barcelona is here kind na wo twa kwan mo fa so attack here. The first thing I want to say omo ye bo boko ba ko a omo timi make sure say opponent ni defend say there kra na omo timi penetrate wo opponent ni defensive line mu. And in terms of penetration, Barcelona attack in one of the best abenya wo Europe. Attack ni any a lot of support. Barcelona attack here, Pedri support it, Frankie de Jong support it, Kunde air support it, Baldi air support it. And to attack ni any a lot of support. Sa opesa attack effective. Na mutimi share a lot of goals I was at the front line any support from my teammates. Barcelona nya sadie no. Omutimi stretch opponent ni defense out of position. Barcelona attacking making sure say omunya mobility, creativity and omu finish very well. And so what checking numbers now this season omenya the entire season competitions are wodo omoba. Ken yenya Barcelona bo bokua. Wabo 48 games in all competition. What's 145 goals. No team and what top European league are watching more goals than Barcelona this season. And so what checking numbers no munya na. Enye numbers ketwa. The first major competition was Spain. La Liga no Barcelona share goals say team bia La Liga. Barcelona a create big chances say team bia La Liga. UEFA Champions League na ye bona ye see what's running pokra no. Barcelona bo boku a Barca team no share more goals than every single team UEFA Champions League. Was 36 goals. And it's a team an attack ni effective. Dangerous Europa to me. Fast and figures no back Barcelona. Natural mo front three no. Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal and Rafinha. And yet, omo individual qualities in Pokra na omo special. By Barcelona front three again, omo balance ewo menim ho. Sa nipa miensa no. Obi enim say Lamine Yamal ni bobo, Rafinha ni bobo, Lewandowski very good. And yet individual quality, individual brilliance ni ebeka. By nipa miensa omo da Barcelona enim ho no, omo balance ewo enim ho. And the Barcelona front three ewo balance ni say omo creator. Omni pamiensa no omo anim ho no obeti Lamine Yamal in terms of creativity or you very good at that. And nipa train no omo anim ho no omo Lamine Yamal o create them omo penetrator. Rafinha timi penetrate through everything defense. And apart from some Lamine Yamal o create no omo sawo Rafinha o ye penetrator and omo sawo Lewandowski o ye boss dominator. And it's what take Lewandowski maybe the ball and the performance then to say enkane by inside the box or dominate your box so enti ade krunte ye kasa Barcelona front three no our balance our many money say omo creator omo penetrator and omo boss dominator and apart from that check numbers no Rafinha numbers Lamine Yamal numbers Lewandowski numbers enti kin to me media me hu ne say Europe top leagues are no Europe no Barcelona they create the most effective attack and are the best front three Barcelona but in a game no player who impress me the most Frankie de Jong most especially how na Frankie de Jong or the physicality biaba Barcelona and fin without the ball how I know protect it or cover grounds or cover distance now why you aggressive on the field of play and Frankie de Jong it deserve every credit and for the one abaso se me yet me kanokra otan okodura no yin breaker ken teams no maka UEFA Champions League no Barcelona your favorite to me obi a wana dwen kire by teams o maka ne Barca ball no omobo say no ade e betima bo Barcelona yensuo aye din say teams na nkasa bo Barcelona ji say nsuo na bo Barcelona team na no edin e wo Paris PSG so share Aston Villa 3-1 again it was a game na win no obi a nipa dodo na nim say PSG be win enti win ne nyem wanwa backen se PSG si akan currently a oni say eyebo boku a eyewo coach on say coach bi a hye team no ball na PSG ball no coach bi nsa no wo PSG boku nim on say PSG ball na sesa on say omo bo to a certain pattern enti ye me de say now say Nazri say aside bi wo ho a ewo se ye ball Louis Enrique abaso because adwuma na Louis Enrique here with this PSG team no ken papa no eye adwuma pa yi nioma miensa ana mehu ni se Louis Enrique asesa wo PSG bobuko nim sa nioma miensa ne de edi kan before se Louis Enrique be fa PSG bobuko no na PSG almost style no eye positional rigidity ni yes players ni position no me too rigid but Louis Enrique this season wasesa PSG from positional rigidity to positional flexibility. And the encanena na PSG use positional rigidity no. Louis Enrique asesa na ba positional flexibility. And the former front three, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Doué. Sa nipa miensa we no omo PSG bobo ko anim ho no. Se omo usi akan a, unso omo boss strikerless system. Ubon se Dembele ne same finfin anka we expect se obe operate as a first number 9. By Derby Obi any who operate as a number 9, Obi any who operate as a first number 9, only traditional number 9, a strikerless. But the current more system a positional flexibility ni say, sa players ni na no omutimi interchange position. Enti say ne, ube hu Dembele won finfin, no waswitch ko left, waswitch ko right. Ube hu Kvaratskhelia e right, obebe finfin obe ko right. Do the same thing. Bakola the same thing. Enti ama players no oma ye flexible on the field of play. Show me for this miensa say mpokromu yusu Vitinha, Fabian Pena and Joao Neves. Sa players miensa we mpokra no hwe kwan omo fa so ye flexible omo so interchange position. Entiama players need to me express your ye on the field of play. Enti sa positional flexibility na Louis Enrique dia ba be she PSG boboku nim no e bring the best out of them. Enra no many Aston Villa ebo no. Aston Villa e low blocku. Enra na mitimi kan Aston Villa players be 9. Omo nyina egu omo chire ho. But require more fast to the creative space, no constant of the ball movement. Player about Kukraba, Ubon se Bako running. Now or drag opponent no alongside. Now a creative space. How I know move rotating and manipulating space. And a crime of fast to a receiver ball, spaces into go almost say, she do a go no. Before so Babesano, she quite more fast to move ye. She Kvaratskhelia go no. And Tiamo ball no more bon FKK. And so far, my shit teams in Europe still nanakin. I believe PSG are one of the best midfield departments. Medic actually says Ubon se team be midfield our balancer. In the midfield department, there were 4 types of balance in the midfield football. There was static balance, dynamic, vertical, and horizontal. PSG for midfield is 3 no. Almost a balance ni nebi. And it's all person onya clear example. Omojeboa, show awareness, vision, passing angles, and a tempo setting. Into my midfield ne ball na fit. So ball na PSG bonaken. PSG team no. Omo ye capable so betima ha team bia.
Omo ne Barca one on the team na no she.
Oh yeah, Barcelona.
PSG ne Barca.
Yes, Barcelona team now. By PSG Barcelona final kin mbe do. The ball ne be ye fit.
Arsenal e kwaje no ne de masesa no.
Oh, they don't say born na PSG bo say no say ni aba PSG on. On say first na nkofo say a French league on nkwa. By born no mo say bo Europe no. Anu aye dene.
PSG betimi ehia Arsenal ana.
Yeah,
omabo this season. Arsenal show mo 2-0.
Arsenal show mo.
Okay.
But one thing it says star na sakakra.
Compared to
yes, because they say the PSG move from positional rigidity to positional flexibility.
Yemfa edunsione Kwame Dela Odilson Bre na be romo kakra mame manyane tie se PSG for no ayadia Mbappe lawyer no atro dia koma UEFA mpayin for say omunyi PSG for Infinite Champions League say Edison what one wasem no
lawyer Delphine
Delphine Obano Obano say UEFA mra na nkasa kire say so obi ntua ne nkura ka ne players ne ka
they are not supposed to enter into.
And you say your mom grant you almost some about Champions League. To omunyi PSG for free Champions League no.
I'm so press conference na Puma Hotel.
And I say no baby at Chelsea kwa hemfa.
Layer also.
Yes local police for na catch almost say Mobi and share. Club flag.
Chelsea JC.
So we say Chelsea JC o say mo flag bi go komo mbesre obi an share fiatade emfa.
Okay, fine. These some of the supporters can be radical. Some people say more. I agree. I mean, there are some more. Mbappe is for 55 million. So Scano Nyesika Ketwan Kambeka say on Fanche, Baska Wedi and Fanche 55 million. Oma Sanswa a high, another extra 4 lawyers account. So Mubajo Musika 55 the Fanche, honestly. It's young more Hong Kong. Ken, you see, we cannot analyze Barcelona without making a contest as to where Barcelona were before Hansi Flick took over. Because Mekai, before the start of the season, Barcelona for. Look, Madrid had won the Champions League. Madrid had league with Jose Lu. Madrid enter into a different season or the Kylian Mbappe abeka. Contrary to Barcelona Dieno. Barcelona Dieno. Javi Hernandez or no munya issues. Barcelona quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. Bilbao for the EU Mufrim Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain be EU Mufrim. Xavi and Barcelona board ninya issues because Xavi said the team cannot compete. If you do remember that statement from Xavi. Xavi can say same way ain't team compete you because omunya young inexperienced or young players and no nema before buy omujana kwai. Me say yet see the contest so that you appreciate the kind of worker Hansi Flick or Barcelona bobuku. This was the Barcelona team Hansi Flick ebetoye. Answer ne ebe pamu Xavi no. Na Barcelona no ma trigger transfers say omo transfer for next season no ma start year hu adwuma. Left back or they needed a left back because na Cancelo and an able left back. Inti they contacted Javi Galan na or Celta Vigo. Say or Atletico Madrid. Omne Kasai, Omne Alex Gremado Kasai. Na Barcelona needed to fill in their defensive midfield. Defensive midfield no omse Oro Romeo Wasa into Meja na Kwai Manako. Barcelona had agreed okay Rebet for Guido Rodriguez. Omne can be bia because not a free agent. Omne can be BA he was just waiting say Barcelona for you be season no one sign a contract for the Diama Barcelona Guido Rodriguez because already nobody can contact Nico Gonzalez now and they or Manchester City no. That was the Barcelona then. Barcelona needed a winger. Intikin no kwasa me wom ni say Abraham Flick ebe take over no. And one issue sounds by 1:1. Barcelona for Nisika. So this man, I agree. Xavi had done extraordinary work. Me nyankofona. Me dem anu bet kasetia Xavi da. He has done well. But baby ane edruno. Barcelona needed someone with experience. Hansi be take over. Nejuma no kwa samne se na di you. Left back on omukọ ni abo omubuo. Omukọ ni abo omubuo coach ne say wait. Let me go to the preseason. Let me have a look at Alejandro Baldi. Let me check whether he can be fit for the rest of the season. Defensive midfielder no na Mark Guido Rodriguez or say Barcelona for signing in Tamanya sa obeko coach is wait if he cannot wait let him go and call West Ham. I say me pese me share nkwadaa no pre-season. Into pre-season, you know, what can I say? Or buy and let me give you one context again. Hansi Flick buy one of the first week of Barcelona nkwadaa no. And okay, say Mark Bernal and Casado should follow him to pre-season. Or person show mo. Barcelona for all holding on. Some person got to defensive midfielder, but they should hold on. Obaya no say, Bona, Mark Bernal and Mark Casado airborne there. And Quadano for now, let me keep them. Munyai Guido Rodriguez or so be call the baby amumanenko. How many times Yan Barcelona for say Nico Inaki Williams in Yano? Nico Williams. How many times na Yan Omo? Oh, Nico Williams, one more. Coach ne buy. He met Hafinha. Hafinha said it in an interview. Say, Coach ne be shy. Ebeshiano. On the Casano coach and say, look, if you say you can play, Kobama mention. So first training a coach in the castle. Look, this boy can play. Let him play. And Omujai, Nico Diana, a year come sa no Mujai. Barcelona only bought Dani Olmo. Share the kind of purchases amount for a year. Lewandowski, they wanted to buy a number 9. Xavi wanted Barcelona to get him a number 9.
The same team na Xavi ka say omuntimi compete. I'm on one Laporta issue no. Say team na team compete. Dani Olmo ne buy.
Daniel.
And on Bobo say.
And I make a choice. So if you want to appreciate Hansi Flick, you take it from where Barcelona were. Any pempenso do omwedru. Look, Lewandowski die no. Oba no so behwe nkwara anim mienu. Ana okas okay. Victor. Bebo menhwe. Victor okay bebo. And no Pau Victor no Barcelona nkwada no promoting say bra na menhwe. It was 2 players in the preseason. First game we were preseason or say Pau Victor no pe no. Inti okay preseason. One of the best Barcelona players in the preseason was that boy, small boy no, Pau Victor. And also na member na deputize Lewandowski. Ana omoma Victor Hockey koi. Look. Ken, the season can go worse. I don't care. A bit me ambassador that sorry I football. Barcelona be free with Champions League. But a Juma Hansi Flick ayeno. Ken, much respect to him. Nkorane bobola. What you say? Sometimes you ask yourself, into coaches no omot say Adena Barcelona nasi. Omot say but you cannot stop them. How many times Kent mama picture? How many times na yen kan say Barcelona bobola? Debia Alejandro Baldi omo build up in their 3-2-5 na Alejandro Baldi echo wings ho. But some wings ho Hafinha mom ebe shem finfin. But Lamine Yamal ne de Debia no original wings was and Debia he say he should wait. The ball will come to him. No rushing. It's a Barcelona football. Frankie de Jong. Watch your television as well. Frankie de Jong na football. Yes, sir. Omo Pepe. Now Pedri goes inside. Rafinha goes inside. Femi Lopez goes inside. Robert Lewandowski goes inside. It's in one particular zone. Bako Peno. Plus Mako 4. They be a Barcelona overloading FIFA. 4 players. Rafinha, Lewandowski. The other number 10, Femi Lopez. Any Pedri. 4 players. It's there be a Frankie de Jong or time players obet me pick any of them 4 players. Now, what the players think in a good fee because you want to do 1v1 against Barcelona. There is always Lamine Yamal. See the coach they say the boy should not rush. The ball will come to him. Give me the next one. It's time will be ano. Born about Lamine Yamal at any point in time. Until Lamine Yamal. He has done it from the beginning of the season. He continues to do it. And then another meeting Nico Kovac. Also, are you aware of how Barcelona plays their football? And I'm saying, if you are aware, why can't you stop them? He cannot stop them. Wow. Ken, I'm in 12 soon. I'm in Kasam Kaka. Adia Carlo Ancelotti.
Okay.
Na ye bunu power. Nano befa Real Madrid nansi yemuno. Was that na Madrid struggle games biana. Do 57 minutes now to achieve. Now say Carlo Ancelotti ye changes and now we show because changes no eba abese sane ma dia ma Barcelona. Madrid. Na Madrid start say Casemiro 2022. Casemiro, Modric, Cruz enim ho no obo Fede Valverde as a right winger. Now, say games ni mo ye dia because I remember on your way to the Champions League, about Paris Saint-Germain, about Liverpool, about City, about Chelsea. But games in Madrid for Breyer, but for the substitutions of Carlo Ancelotti, or the 2 changes and the Champions League. Into the Bialba se Camavinga, Wababe Jinaho, Wababe substitution, only Rodrigo Goes. It is also Sadia Besia. Rodrigo Goes bem no behavior Luka Modric Fedi Valverde echo shame fee for now Rodrigo Goes have right. One of the strongest pillars was his substitutions. Even last year, Carlo Ancelotti used to Brahim Diaz and Joselu as the trump card a bus game no more yet. Why is it that this year Carlo best trigger? I don't understand this.
Instead
of me say me is it that he does not give trust and as our zero trust in Hendrick and the guys net bench na? Because previous seasons, the manager Champions League, he is bold to take off senior players. Not in Kwadani Biaba. Had in a nade. Acquire sa. Ama a who so many fire and the Empamono and our son. Carlo Ancelotti and say a do 57 minutes now share bench now we say Carlo Ancelotti be changes Madrid Matanda Debano. Now what is happening?
Say Brahim Diaz class one Jenny.
And no I 1 year. Brahim Diaz last season only was a
but between South three no Hendrick, Brahim Diaz ne that boy. Adagule no crowd on Jenny.
On your money.
Because last season, I said, Barcelona Champions League, 5 minutes on the share. On the share.
He makes it. But these guys now they come in and
only name good player, but the profile is different.
He comes on as an impact player. Instead of make us say exactly. But now Adagule
so somebody we are doing more bars na match more than the 3. We players on between game.
And no na issue no here yan fa say o hwe Hoselu a obeka so Hoselu on season game but park no so a
no to me
into
3 way Brahim Diaz was so chom na or was so chom na between Hendrick and Adagule why na we are down.
I think it is about confidence, giving them confidence to play. Now these boys so many confidence coach na chere several times and this weekend as I say Carlo Ancelotti 4 players na you know when drop you nyina who here some bebo
no man cry we ball.
No lose leg no.
Me that say. Biggie.
Ken.
Boss na boko.
Na me adu
me kakra me.
Boss ma me hwe Samir Nazi nsem na o kan about Paris Saint-Germain coach. Luis Enrique. Samir Nazi say, "Born na Paris Saint-Germain na ebo. Adwuma Paris Saint-Germain na ye. Ade bi ekoso around the Paris Saint-Germain team bia so wo bi odi abasobo be ma na. Coach e friend say Luis Enrique and odi abasobo be ma no. The last time I make us be say ne football is from each team beyond getting a lot of quality players because and quality now yes a be honum shared across because of Sika Eba clubs them. That is number 1. Number 2, quality na nkasa so te etunya coach the performance was rare. Players obenya no na wahhehye na wa build no the aye magic e dia matim kro na wo no, and that is exactly what coach friend say Luis Enrique and so King the Paris Saint-Germain project didn't start today. The supporters of Paris Saint-Germain, the people in France, omo di football e chino, omo di teams in e chino. And who say Paris Saint-Germain it is because of the coach. Make free 2011, 2012, 2013 honomoba. The likes of Carlo Ancelotti mumina. Eko kopie mu PSG. Eko ye adwuma de ma Paris Saint-Germain. Carlo Ancelotti mo de mo no nye bad. Okoji league libi. Domestic trophies no wajibi di aka ho no waja omaja ne kwan because adia no mo expecting at a point was the Champions League. It is oba na say ye fie nkuru anko na obaji a ye beja wa mo akoni apeli pa foforo di aba. Omo hwehwe mu omo the Champions League na be boa omo. Eti wo so omo pe coach a the performance we European bad and omo ko fa Unai Emery de ne bae. Unai Emery stepped into the club oba no you obi a waji Europa Cup pain. Eti no mo wasa agidie no so what that European experience obetimi dia boa PSG ono nso so baaye no de koye ya ne so obeje French league no waje French cup no waje other domestic trophies enso de aka ho and ono so mo ma ne koye 2019 they got somebody who also had a lot of experience our Champions League ni in the shape of coach a friend said Thomas Tuchel mo de mo PSG na nya bad adia no ma hwehwe so mo beje Champions League no he was the man that took them close or the Omukoko PM Champions League final Unfortunately for him, Okoshia a Bayern Munich team and among money was through bebre. Coach by coach, a friend is Hansi Flick. And then a Juma Hansi Flick here. Any a Juma in the back then, our Bayern Munich, no, clearly. A Chester Papa money was through. Unfortunately for him, and a Hansi Flick, a G crew and the feelings them. It was a Bayern Munich team. Every single game in the Champions League, and all my bono match in India. And almost share no free Paris Saint-Germain. The Paris Saint-Germain have gotten that kind of hope and the confidence there. Once they've gotten to the finals there, Omobetimi build you upon that. Nandema Konkain. Omokofa Mauricio Pochettino. No, no, so you're finalist in the Champions League with Tottenham. And on a buy. On also Chelsea or building a project. They felt say yes, oh yeah, the obey. But the you feel say Obetimi Ajama and Untimin Yamayan. It's you have to get in another man. Omoshishe Mua. And I read that I told Luis Enrique so. Luis Enrique, but now hopes in it was through. Expectations in it was through. Can Onya Shekrampo in 2015, not the Barcelona get treble. It's in that alone, next speaking volumes. Say, I call finals a little bit that year. I feel was here a coach I be paying. Not the Babaji. And a papa ne buy. Oh, but there were certain key players. Obianka Shekram, a short over Kaimako Verratti. Verratti see or call. O free Paris Saint-Germain na nkofo para chow any ade abrante ne koye okoye hwan mo na eba ye feel say PSG in the past said you know mo yi sika kokko line o Messi mo omo yi sika kokko to name am ne other big players at the point Ezekiel Aversi no ne ade de omo baaye no ye say kwakwa to big players ya baba be share midfield ho Luis Enrique say there be munja bibia ma me okofa players are virtually omo nye known Vitinianum and a baby Gina film for the Paris Saint-Germain. Today, in terms of a Dini profile on the buyer, a lot of those who left are better. But in terms of performances here, you can't talk about quality midfielders, the good performance. Ube yi Sam Rantiemi and Sadu appeared in film. Nina done by Papa and friend Luis Enrique. He's still building the project. Adia Bakwa me pe one ho, the man management of the players. Ken, Kaya. At the start of the Champions League, none talk about Paris Saint-Germain team anymore. Coach, I friend say Luis Enrique. Any player friend say Osman Dembele. There were problems between the two. It's a game now ask that question 2-0 nimpono. One for player now travel and go game nibi. Because they judge them omoko. A lot of the coaches and Kadiobeya say Yampamu player in free team anymore. But Luis Enrique being an experienced manager, a quality. Any idea Dembele they be back on board. Only Abranti and Kasai, they settled everything amicably, and he's the leader of the new school. Our park and so quality now, Nanti and H. Dembele, the enemy one of my or director Nanti and man near my conkain, Edema Paris Saint Germain, Bobo Kuno. And they look at a player like Nuno Mendes. If we are talking about the best left backs, we are here.
Nuno Mendes, and Leandro Bardi this season. Nuno Mendes, Leandro Bardi this season.
I'll go for Bardi.
Okay.
Yes, but Nuno Mendes more than money bad. One of the players I started this season, ye kana ya boni din Mohamed Salah obeje Ballon d'Or ne mode mo wosoro in the 2 legs on the Paris Saint-Germain boy. Nuno Mendes na expose I feel on the mode money te ba form. Nuno Mendes in the last 3 games were Champions League no. Emu bia one man rating aye below 8. Quality performance and Odema Paris Saint-Germain bobo no. And now in the game they played, Abra no more per results, omo da from Kabako no. Ono na assist ye, emo omo take no. Omunya 2-1 no more per match winner, no more confident. Are you comfortable? Say at least 2 goal cushion there, you know. Ono ne be share the 3rd goal man here 3-1. Edema Paris Saint-Germain. He's a left back. Look at how the coach has improved his performance. And clearly, so who did Paris Saint-Germain bobo no kuo home komo? And no Croatia Champions League final na binum duru ye no. Onrubi, that is very true. But Luis Enrique Juma awaye. Any GD a woman depend on Paris Saint-Germain bobo kuo nim no. I feel so about Bobi or Paris Saint-Germain team ni humbiano, except Fatano. And they are gaining that confidence. So anytime I
minimum how to ball him be failure, I'm really Luis Enrique about London be Chelsea paying for Jumano. Because of Nemabia now pay control on transfers. Players in Omomoko and Omomoba, Oman Famana, or one Chelsea. It was a very experienced.
I am sure, sir,
yeah,
because Omunya Luis Enrique, a Jumaya or Edema Paris Saint-Germain, possibly. Yem fan the Chelsea no yes Juman man.
But sa talent in the war Chelsea, they be on the war PSG. Say PSG na bro Chelsea dey no so na eyepe.
Kin PSG dey na ayeka ho asem no.
Enye hu bi an Chelsea.
Enye ade bi aye hu bebre o. It is the coach and I build upon the performance of the players.
se Bakola ne Due money a yidi bi mu Chelsea ana.
In terms of quality now there.
Say ye cancer players bi mu ni Chelsea.
And I make us a quality now because
coach ni na asese bibi o.
But coach no and the mrantie na ba no ma be ade different.
Say Due mu ye ne Bakola money ye mo ye Copa ma mo Copa ma kra bro mo so ana.
Of course, Due Copa ma bro ne so.
Okay.
Yes. But coach no
coaching. Ano na elders na kan Hansi Flick no.
Of course.
Players no coach timi ma normal player timi be good player.
Of course. Paris Saint-Germain says here ubeyi Kvaratskhelia. Ubeyi Ousmane Dembele. Ubeyi Marquinhos. If you take these players out, a lot of the players no makani any players are no munye known na coach Luis Enrique and am be known because of an style of play.
Okay.
And I believe say Abasobo be a PSG team ni hu bia no. On only coach I was already Abasobo.
And Manchester United a match bounce a Thursday assembly. And Chelsea so match. My predictions na yankona.
Can Manchester United being unbeaten? Europe
team bien wa wa United we Europe. Until the year Barcelona and PSG nyina no. 92 clubs and started Europa League and the Champions League. Ya show bia
United
United. Omon kwane team bien team.
Yes, based on that alone, at least a double chance for Manchester United.
And Chelsea in Kwanso na Conference League almost be team show.
It's a double chance for Manchester United a win for Chelsea.
Double chance United a
win for Chelsea.
President Kwame said the Dennis said Sudan no way. As on your club to you blue.
Now what trade for a ball match
okay. Now what trade for meba sisia Mr. Mo. My member sisia meba ye beto also be commercial break up sisia eba na ye de dia kanin na enso ediaba na mahu sere nsem no eno so esi etie because ayadia Mr. Mo and betting course no so ewo my ready am for we my yenko breaking mbra na betting course no elders na ready enche meba na so ye na odini na dia bagina montwe kakra waje se montwe kakra bi elders mba na yahwe eno enso kakra na mo mame fa we nto dwa se ade a kangen aye energy care drinking water no be patro alkaline